Okay. Hmm. Come on. Why is this so slow? Okay. So apparently I'm doing tutorial shit now. Um so for anyone reinstalling Windows, there's really 3 sites that you need. If you want to do it right, you're going to need a couple of more, but I'm not going into all that shit right now. UUP don't. Get your ISO from here. You can get your stable public release build, your release preview insider build, your beta builds. They're freaking stable. They're I would consider the beta branch to be more reliable than the stable branch. That's just me. The dev branch, dev channel, don't get your ISOs from there. Those are experimental as shit. What you do is say you want, oh, unless you're on something specific, you want the x64. ARM64 refers to the ARM processor, ARM architecture. This is basically for your phone. Don't do that. There's other shit that use ARM processors, but it's 99% for your phone. Come on. I don't know why shit is taking so fucking long so suddenly. Interesting. Well. Ventoy. This is an incredibly awesome godsend of a program. It's free and open source. Basically, you install Ventoy to a USB stick. And what it does, excuse me, is it turns it into a literal drag and drop bootable multi-ISO device. This is so amazing. Like this is realistically how bootable devices should have been from the start. And it uses Grub 2.0 for its interface, for its bootloader, bootstrapper. Which means you can actually put a theme to this. When you select what you want to install, you can literally put a theme on it. You can use images. You can use animated images on your theme if you want. That's not the highlight of it. The highlight is its actual functionality. But Rufus, here's the star of the show, really. Really, they're all 3 stars of the show, but Rufus. I'll go ahead and get the portable version. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Okay, it'll ask you if you want to check for the updates. Okay. It's gonna... So you select your device here. 99% of people are going to pick disk or ISO image. Hit select. Oh. Okay. Hey. Oh, it's not showing it. Hey, Yoshi. Just doing a quick Windows installation. Things they don't want you to know. Sort of tutorial off the cuff stream, I guess. So, you guys can't see it because I'm not going to share my entire screen here, but there's like a whole list of options. You really just want disk or ISO image. If you, I do believe if you unplug, no. Huh. Interesting. Normally it lets you select from a drop down when you go to here, and it will give you the option to browse for your ISO or download an ISO. When it hits down, when you hit download, you can go all the way back to Windows 7. You can go from Windows 7, Windows 8.1, I believe, Windows 10, Windows 11. And then for each one, it will ask you which version. So you can get Windows 7 Service Pack 1. I think there's 3 or 4 builds of Windows 8. And I think 12 separate builds in the list of Windows 10 and like 4 builds of Windows 11. So you get choices. You get some decent choices. If you pick Windows 11, it will give you an option in I think it's after you hit start. You can get options to basically disable the privacy options at boot. Like they will just not have the flags turned on to even use them. You have the option to make a local account bypassing their Microsoft account bullshit. So you can make a local account with the same name of whatever account you're logged into when you make it. There's a handful of options there. They're all useful, especially for Windows 11 images. Especially for Windows 11. Also, for the 3 people that need it, Ventoy has a special option to do a multi-partition version of itself. Basically, what that would be good for is old systems. Systems that don't support UEFI, you can still use all of its functionality that way. What you do is, actually, I would argue that this really should be the default way that they do it, but whatever. It will make a smaller partition and a larger partition on your USB drive. Any drivers that aren't installed by default that you maybe would need, like for the 4 people out there that are running Windows 7 with NVMe hard drives, and you want to do offline install on your SSD, your NVMe SSD, you're going to need a driver for that. What you would do is you would put your NVMe drivers, and by all really whatever drivers you want really, on that smaller partition, and then you could run those during the Windows installation process before you even install Windows, and that will get you up and running on your older hardware. For people that are still running Core i7 2600Ks, thinking that they're the shit, thinking 4 cores and 8 threads is enough for anybody. No, it's not. Y'all can't even play games worth the fuck. That's so annoying. It really is. I asked somebody, what kind of computer do you have? And they're like, oh, I got i7, bro. Yeah, there's literally over 1,000 of those. That tells me nothing. That tells me you know nothing about computers. Did you know that those small cores on Alder and Raptor Lake that everybody says are literal memes, they're actually faster than most of the i7s in the wild right now. These are facts, my guy. Did you know that an i7 7700K at stock settings without any overclocks is actually faster than an 8700K? It's faster. The year older, has less cores, it's faster. Assuming you haven't patched the BIOS and took a 30% hit, which even if you patch them both, the 7th generation is still faster by like 20%. But i7 owners, they don't want to hear that. They don't. They're allergic to facts. They hate it. Another thing that they hate is when you tell them that their $700 i7 gets absolutely tanked and spanked by a $250 Ryzen. They get salty, dude. Look at the view counter. I said it. They're dropping like flies. Boy, they're dropping like flies. They're salty. That's how I know y'all Intel shills. He said, looking like Rosie O'Donnell. He said it's a robot. That's true. I know, right? Dark Side Thrill. Hey. All right. What do you think, chat? What should I play? Y'all want to see a game, or would you rather just hear me bad jokes? Because I can do bad jokes, man. I can do bad jokes. Actually, now that I think about it, I technically owe y'all a story, don't I? Ooh, I did buy a new game or two the other day. I mean, it's not new now, but it's new to me.